Hello, yo, what's up guys? Timmy back here with Decant Boutique's video. This month we're gonna be focused on revealing all the Creed fragrances that I have in my collection, and hopefully some that I don't have in my collection in the future. So today we're gonna start off with the first one, Himalaya. Himalaya by Creed. Now this little gem right here is one that is more simple in the Creed line, more easily to wear, easily understandable, more versatile than a lot of the other ones in the line. Although a lot of the Creed fragrances are super versatile, you'll find this one being extra versatile, extra safe. Now before we get right into the scent, let's jump into the notes. Now the notes that's listed officially on the Creed website is the top notes we have bergamot, grapefruit, lemon, and mandarin. Mid notes we have pink berries, nutmeg, cedarwood, sandalwood, vetiver, and pepper. And base notes we have ambergris, musk, and tonka bean. Now to be perfectly honest, I don't get tonka bean. I get a little bit of musk, I guess. I get a little bit of the Creed ambergris in the dry down, but this one is more centrally focused on just clean, cooling vetiver type of smell. It has a really nice grassy, earthy tone, but not in a very pungent or aggressively soil and earth tone. It's very mild, nice, and more clean type of earthy tone mixed with the cooling vibe that is at the top of the fragrance, and that lasts throughout the fragrance. It's a very linear fragrance. It doesn't really change too much from the top and the dry down. It remains cooling, clean, perfect for the office, those type of vibe. Now the people who would like this fragrance are generally people who are into more maybe shower gel type fragrances, clean type fragrances, professional type fragrances. Like if you work in the office a lot, you might want to consider testing this one out because this is perfect for the office time. If you live your life in a lot of occasions where fragrances are not really typically too viable, like super sweet fragrances or super pungent strong fragrances, not really too viable or not really too practical for you, you might want to consider something cooling clean like this one. And this is perfect. Not only is it cooling clean, it's also cooling clean and quite unique at the same time. Not a lot of fragrances have this kind of like very cooling, very fitting to the Himalaya name type of cooling clean vibe that is in Creed's Himalaya. It's actually quite a nice fragrance, and it's one of my favorite office fragrances to wear in the niche department. Moving on, we have the versatility, and like I said, this thing is really safe. You can wear it majority of situation. Best fit for the office and formal occasion because it does give out the professional clean vibe, but in theory you can wear this pretty much any time at all. You would never offend anyone with this scent. In terms of season, I recommend this for the summer and springtime, although you can wear it in the fall and winter time as well because there's no season where clean fragrances are not applicable. But the best time is definitely summer and spring. Now moving on, we have the performance of this fragrance. Now performance, this one is in the okay territory. It lasts around 4 to 5 hours off my skin max. Projections is quite soft, which makes it perfect for the office, like I said, because you're never gonna offend anyone. But for those of you who love beast mode projection, beast mode longevity, this is not gonna be one for you. This is one that you might even have to keep a small decant of at the office to reapply. Other than that, you're not gonna get a whole day out of this fragrance, that's for sure. I get 4 to 5 hours consistently, sometimes 6, depending on the day. If it's super hot outside, I'll get a little bit longer, but typically 4 to 5 hours for Himalaya, and that's pretty much it. Just keep a decant of it at your office to reapply halfway through the day, and you'll be fine. Other than that, if you're a beast mode lover, this is not for you. This is more for the office worker and professional scene people. Next category, we have the compliment factor. Now this one has an okay-ish compliment factor level. Due to the projection of the fragrance being quite soft, you're not gonna get too many compliments. You're only gonna get noticed when people really walk right past you, like right up next to you. It's when they'll notice you wearing a fragrance. Other than that, they're really not gonna notice so much. If they're like a, 2-3 feet away from you, they're not really gonna notice because it is just so soft, especially after the hour mark, after the 2-hour mark, it starts to really sit closer and closer to your skin. Most of the time that you get recognized by people is probably within the first 30 to 45 minutes. Other than that, it's quite a soft fragrance. So that's why the compliment factor is so low. The smell itself though is quite mass appealing. It's nice. No one's gonna get offended by this. So no doubt at all that the people walking past you will like it. Whether they choose to say something about it or not, they still would like it. But the problem with this one is just that it doesn't project enough to be able to garner that mass amount of compliments that an all-star fragrance would be able to garner. Lastly, we have the price, and for Creed fragrances, very expensive. 100 ml of this goes for $415. There's a 50 ml option, but you're really getting screwed even more in the price per ml category, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. If you're gonna buy Creed, go for the big gun. Quite literally, go for the big gun. You get more ml on the dollar for the big one. You can decant some on eBay to make some money back or something, but do not go for a smaller bottle. You're gonna be destroying your wallet even more that way in terms of, you know, the value that you're getting per dollar. So of course, for that price, the fragrance is never worth it. There's no fragrance that's worth $400. This is more for like, if you have money, you have tons of money to throw around and you just want to smell luxurious, you want to be in a more exclusive zone of wearing fragrances, I guess, you could buy something like this. It's more of a luxury item than anything. We can't really talk about value here because absolutely no fragrance in the world, unless there's freaking gold inside, like bars of gold inside the bottle, it's gonna be worth $400, okay? This one, it's not worth it. All the other Creed fragrances are not worth the price tag, but if you have the money to throw around, this is one thing that you can consider. However, they are cheaper on the gray market. So if you look on eBay and on discounter stores, you can find these for relatively cheaper, at around $100 something to $200 something. So you can save a lot of money that way. And on that price, it is a little bit more worth it, but still quite inexpensive fragrance. Now, I have good news. If you guys do not want to spend big amount of money on Creed fragrances, we have decants on Decant Boutique. You can try out the fragrance. You can buy just 10 ml or 30 ml of the fragrance for significantly cheaper than you would get in a full retail bottle. So you can wear Creed Himalaya and all the other Creed fragrances for cheap at decantboutique.com. I'll leave a link to everything down in the description below. Now, if we have the summary, do I recommend this fragrance for the full retail? Absolutely not. It's really atrocious how much it is. For gray market price, I kind of recommend it a little bit. I would say that if you have enough money to throw around, buy it on gray market. It's really half the price of the retail. But in decant form, I highly recommend it because with these type of niche fragrances, you're not really gonna wear too much of it. And sometimes having only 20 ml of the scent is enough to last you for a very long time, especially if you have a large collection already. And with that being said, that's a wrap up for Creed Himalaya. If you like office, clean, professional type scent, please do check this one out. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next Creed review coming up next. Peace out and bye.